Hey everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope y'all had a good Friday out there, ready for a weekend. Um, we're kind of iffy. We're not getting a lot of rain here, but it is a lot cooler than it was early in the week, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Nothing to complain about. Anyhow, today I want to talk about doing a raw food diet your way, not mine. Guys, I do videos every day. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you go down there now and hit that subscribe button. Then be sure you click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. And as my disclaimer always, I'm gonna start I may start going by another name too, the OCD. I like that. Somebody commented on that yesterday. I think or maybe a couple of days ago, I referred to myself as the old crazy dude, and she said OCD, and I'm like, ooh, I like that. I think I'll start using that a bit. But anyhow, doing a raw food diet your way. This is a personalized plan, my friends, or anyhow it has been from my experience. And everything I talk about, I'm going to pound this one point home if I have to every single day for the rest of the time I ever do a video. I do what I do. I don't even want you to. I don't want you to eat like me. I want you to go figure out how you eat like you. But I mean, and sometimes it's kind of like you're probably wasting your time trying to figure out and break down my diet and why I do what I do and how I do it, because there's a lot of chaos there. And I will tell you something, a lot of it, I try to do the best I can. I try to get the best nutrition I can. But there's also perception too. You know, sometimes I think just because I've shown so much ice cream and stuff like that in the past, there's this perception that, oh my God, I eat just massive, massive amounts of bananas. And I have, and sometimes I do. But it's a shot in time. I don't really, it's not like I'm sitting around. I mean, honestly, it's been a long time. I don't generally average 20 bananas a day. There's days, and that's something else too. A lot of my diet is based simply on convenience. Simply on convenience, partially on my laziness. Like there's days where I'm not saying you need to live on green smoothies, but I have to be careful when I'm on social media, because if I have two big green smoothies in one day, might have been the only, for all some people know, might have been the only time I ever did that in my life. I live on green smoothies. I live on bananas. Come on, people. Have to be a little bit smarter than that to put two and two together. It's still, I know that's, you all have this crazy math, but it's still four. So anyhow, I do a lot of what I do for convenience sake. First of all, you've got to establish the reasons why you're doing this lifestyle. Another thing, where are you doing this lifestyle? Another thing, what's your bank look like? What's your pockets look like? How much you got to spend on this lifestyle? I don't like this cookie cutter stuff. That's why I don't like programs. I don't like structured plans. I don't mind I don't think it's bad for somebody to have a meal plan or put out a meal plan that has some wiggle room in there based on individuality, but this is an individual thing. We're not the same. Even people I know that have eaten raw, maybe they haven't eaten a bite of cooked food in 10, 15 more years, 4, 5, 6, 7. None of them, no matter if they're 100% fully raw, none of the people that I've met, that I've actually interacted with, or I've watched what they eat, none of them do the raw food diet exactly alike. So stop trying to copy all these people you see out there. They're not special about me. Hell, you probably are smarter than me. I would hope so anyway. So once again, I'm just reiterating what I show on this channel. It's just what I'm doing. It's just a reflection. So there's no reason to say, well, why don't you do? Well, I don't want to. I'll be just like a little kid. Why don't you do this? I don't want to. I'm very much like that. I like the way my world is structured. I don't answer to anybody. I just kind of do my thing. I don't take anything really all that seriously. I wish I'd have come to this lifestyle a little bit earlier. I'm just trying to imagine all the different possibilities, because for the last 7 years, I've just felt, incredible. I can deal with situations better. I mean, just every aspect of my life, day to day. Even annoying people. Actually, I've found now I've kind of enjoy annoying people on social media, because if you've got a trigger, you don't want to mess with me, because I can dissect and I can play a little bit. I was doing that on a social media platform I don't play on much this morning. But mate, listen, I know I say basically the same thing over and over and over, but the plans are out there. The recipes are out there. How many times do you need to have that same information told over to you, or put out through somebody else's voice? What I like to share, like I've always saying, is the process, the mentality of doing this thing. And it's not about doing like me. It's not about doing like anybody else. It's about you doing you. My whole raw food journey, trip, whatever you want to call it, has just been this winding road, not very planned out, just kind of seeing where it goes, but paying attention to the road signs, but not traveling completely blind. You know, I'm getting some directions along the way. I'm learning some things. I'm learning how my body feels. I had to take, it took a couple of years just to get used to how your body's changed and feels on this lifestyle. I say a couple of years. It takes more than that. Bananas, like I've said too, another reason why I said you do it your way, not mine. I'm not, like I say, I don't sit around and study this stuff like, okay, do this, because I'm not trying to be an educator. I'm not writing a book. You haven't seen me put a book out yet. So here's one I get a lot, and I'm like, I don't want to sound sarcastic. I don't want to sound like uncaring, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, and haven't gotten it in a while, but like, I don't like bananas. I can't eat bananas. Whatever about bananas. What are your thoughts on that? What do you suggest? I don't. I've had bananas ever since I started this lifestyle. I've had access to lots of bananas ever since I started this lifestyle. And, I'd eaten bananas in the past before I was a raw vegan, but never like this. And I've found out that it's not just, okay, it's cheaper and I can fill myself up. I still really like bananas, So when somebody asks me like that, I'm just like, nope, can't really help you. I can give you resources. And I share that all the time, like people and a variety of balanced people where you can make different decisions based on where you are. But for me, I can't sit and whip you up a meal plan based on what you have there. Maybe. Well, I was about to say, if you're in the tropics, I could put together a meal plan. But if I need to put together a meal plan for you while you're in the tropics, then you haven't been doing this lifestyle very long, because like I say, that's just like falling off your chair to eat raw down there. I mean, I think that's probably too. And also too, don't ever compare yourself to me, or like I say, I've never claimed or never really wanted the whole 100% raw thing, but went very high very early on and have stayed very, very high for 7 years. And a lot of that, you're not living in the tropics. I came to this lifestyle in the promised land. When I came to this lifestyle, I had access to any fruit I wanted all the time. I was even getting better stuff because there was a little organic farmer's market every Saturday in San Jose. So my path has been a winding road. It's been a little bit different. I live a lot differently. You guys got to really, really, really understand that. I live a lot differently than most any of you grown-ups out there. So, it's just been a real different journey for me, and you got to kind of figure this out. But it's not even just about me or you comparison to me. Don't do it like anybody. Figure this stuff out on your own, make it yours, and do it your way. Because I haven't seen anybody yet. I'm trying to think of the people that I know that have been doing this lifestyle for a long time, or that have come to this lifestyle in the time that I've been doing this lifestyle, and none of them followed somebody else's program. I can't think of anybody. Now, they'll probably give some props because I'm uncensored. They'll probably say, oh yeah, so-and-so helped me. But Melissa, I don't remember. Melissa's successful. She's been successful. I don't remember Melissa ever following somebody's plan from her story. Tanny Raw, there probably weren't, when she went raw, there weren't a lot of YouTubers talking about this stuff. So she didn't have anybody that put her on a plan on this lifestyle. Let's see, Chris Kendall, I've met him. I know his story a little bit. Ted Carr. Nobody has followed a plan. So there's a good little lesson that translates out into life right there. Always find somebody that's been successful and emulate what they do, but don't copy what they do. Emulate, just like do, or actually, let me make it even more succinct. Emulate, copy their process, not exactly how they eat. But I'll tell you, I'm gonna tell you, go play around on social media, see people that you are in your groups with, or that have been raw, or that have gone raw when you went raw. The successful ones, and I'm talking about the ones that have done it and not just been able to hang on, but you can tell they've gotten the health benefits from it, and they've been raw for a period of time. Bet you money that none of them actually followed somebody's program to get started. And if they did, I'll leave a little wiggle room for exception in there. They probably followed a very general plan for maybe 30 days or 21 days. And I wouldn't even give so much credence to the plan that they necessarily followed. It was just something that gave them enough of a spark, enough of an interest to go on and do it themselves. But listen, you're your own health educator. You're your own health practitioner. You need to be driving the car, and you can get outside information. You can get stuff from other people, but it's all on you. It's all on you. So anyhow, I just thought I'd finish off the Friday message with, I've just kind of tried to go back the last couple of weeks and do just some real simple videos, some real defining videos, and just kind of like also too defining like what my channel is, because I always, I don't expect everybody to resonate with me, but I also too, since I don't like my time wasted, I don't like to waste people's time. So I kind of like to give them a picture into what they're getting, my thought processes. So if I'm not for them, there's people out there that are. There's so many people. There's so many resources out there. So you do you. Ain't no problem to get a little help along the way though. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.